well-respected teams throughout the world. Out of La Liga, Atletico Madrid. 11 La Liga titles, 10 Copa del Reys, 3 Europa Leagues. So Atletico Madrid has had their tough times here at the TST tournament. The chip, and that sails across the crossbar. Atletico Madrid had a heck of a game, and they remember this pitch really well because yesterday, against Certified Lions, a team made up of a lot of indoor players in the M2 and M3 circuit, Certified Lions defeated Atletico Madrid 5-4 in the target score time. Does Trident FC have what it takes to go through Atletico Madrid's back line there? Not in that case. Atletico would then lose to Sergio Aguero's Selección Potrero by a score of 4-0. So that's where they currently stand. And there's a shot and a goal! First goal of the game. And it couldn't have come at a better time. A statement maker. And those third-place finishers will be moved on and determined by their, well, first, record in group play, goal differential, total goals, and fourth, penalty shots. Shot and a goal! What a quick answer by Trident FC. Andrew Carlton, take a bow. The equalizer, we are now 1-1. Now the rain has gone in several directions today. It has come straight down. It has gone left to right. It has gone right to left. One thing it has done is move consistently. Corner into the box, headed out by Trident. Here's an opportunity. Oh, there we see a foul on Miranda. No question about that. He had his forearm. And we're seeing a red card. A different brand of short-sided soccer. Cutting into the box. Shot saved. Oh, and another incredible save. Denying a header. Another one just misses. But Trident FC smells blood in the water. And look at how it's grown. I mean, we're seeing players from Atletico Madrid here in North Carolina. Shot and a screamer. Que golazo, Carlos Corvo. And Atletico Madrid goes up now by a score of 2-1. You wanted to see some screamers and some bangers? Well, you just saw one right there. Upper right corner where my Uncle Franz keeps the good schnapps. 6 minutes to go here within the first half. Atletico up by 1. Let's see if Trident FC has the answer, because they did moments ago. 3 goals here with plenty more time to be had, not only within the first half, but throughout the rest of this game. Pass comes back up on top to Carlton. Carlton, who scored the goal for Trident FC. Into the box shot, and that just comes off the fingertips of Guerra. Not sure that had he not touched it, whether or not that would have gone in, as that was a great effort by Preston Meter. Played at Kingdom FC, Emerald Coast Academy. Not sure why I emphasized it that way, but 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Got an entertaining game here. Punched away, headed. Diego Godin was very close to ending up on that stat sheet there, but his header sails above the crossbar. In fact, Heislitz was on a team that possibly had the likes of Chris Toth, who's with Sneaky Fox. There's a shot. He gets his hand on it as Guerra, denying Goslin to what could have been the golazo of the match thus far. 13 seconds remaining. And that just ricochets off one potential last-ditch effort, stolen away by Atletico. And thought for a second that the official would go into his pocket to issue a card out to Kane. You can very audibly hear him go, "What?" Did not think that the foul was his. Now, on our scoreboard, the time has eclipsed, but the official has the jurisdiction to call it. And so, Goslin's going to have a free kick here, as we're not near the death. We're past the death and very close to halftime. Can Trident find the back of the net before both teams head to a break? So Atletico Madrid pouring their players into the box. 3 directly in front of Goslin, and a few sandwiching in the keeper. Space, shot. And that comes off of, I believe, Godin. And the official blowing his whistle, marking the end of the first half. 11-6 in terms of shots in favor of Trident. The shots on target, 6-2 in favor of Trident. But what that tells me is that when Atletico Madrid have had their opportunities, feeling that they haven't been treated fairly here. But part of that, I believe, from the red card that Miranda got, setting the tone. But, of course, that's an isolated incident and shouldn't blend or bleed into any other moments. Yellow gets shown. And you could see just based on the mannerisms by Alex Campuzano that he wasn't happy with that call. So I believe we have 5 players on Atletico Madrid that compete in the Kings League. Campuzano, one of them. Fernandez, Alvaro, Juan Pe Enzo. Actually, a couple more. Carlos Val and Carlos Corvo. Corvo had that beautiful shot that registered Atletico Madrid's second goal of the game. Not quick. As Goslin has it on the touchline. Across in the header. The pass, the opportunity, and the goal. Trident FC with the equalizer. Picked away. Counterattack opportunity here. Can Atletico get the go-ahead? Ball is loose, but recovered. Just that slight touch of hesitation lets the indoor players explode. Pass into Kane. Kane! Shot saved. Crashing through. Diego Godin makes the play. Diego Godin's had some stories within his time, let me tell you. We see a shin guard flying towards the broadcast booth. Well, if anybody wants a souvenir at the conclusion of the game, I'll get it to you. A couple things that we've seen here today that I can't say that I've seen. Player running around with the corner flag, dropping it onto the pitch. A shin guard getting thrown towards the broadcast booth. All the fun and then some at the TST. Pass comes in to Fernandez. Ball is loose. Taken away by Fernandez. And what a goal! The counter. The pass in to Carlos Corvo. Carlos Corvo gets his second of the game. And the official blows his whistle. That is the end of regulation. We're going to head into target score time. That target score will be 4. So the officials bring both teams back on, and we are in target score time. The target score is 4. The first to 4 will win. Atletico only needs 1 more. Trident needs a couple more. The way we got here for Atletico Madrid, 2 goals by Carlos Corvo, 1 goal by Asuncao. For Trident FC, it's Andrew Carlton and Adrian Nunez. And speaking of Carlton, there he is advancing the ball across the midfield. Now we are 7v7 at the very least for 3 minutes. If no one wins after 3 minutes, we're going to 6v6 as 1 player will be removed from each side. If 3 more minutes go by and no result holds or has been had, well, then we continue the reduction. Plenty of time, because there is no time. Brilliant pass in on the left. The shot and the goal! What a goal! The equalizer has now occurred. Trident FC in target score time. But nothing happened yet, or nothing happened there, but we do resume play. Carlton fires it. Save, ball is loose. The shot, the game winner. Trident FC with the game winner. Ryan Winkler sends Atletico Madrid home with no wins here in the tournament.